Alright, we're back in Mortal Shell 2. Last stream, we kinda found a build that is pretty strong. And yeah, we're gonna test it against the boss here in a moment. I don't know if we actually did the beacon though, let me quickly check here. Yeah, we did the beacon already. I don't think we can level up, no. Yeah, so the build is very simple. You just take this shell, which you can find in the white area in the bottom of the map. And I mean, I can show you, I guess. Down here, I think this is where you find it. And yeah, you just level the one where you get like your HP turned into gray HP when you get hit, and then you can just recover. And we could make it even better. There's a tar stone over here, which where is it? The one that tells you that you can't get interrupted when you do your melee attacks. Well, somewhere here there is a, I mean, I have no idea where it is actually. Here, exactly, stagger immunity. And you could put that on another weapon and just like face roll by never getting the staggered. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. And you can just like heal the entire time while getting attacked, and it should be super busted. Yeah, I haven't played yesterday. I must say I burnt myself a little bit out on the day before, because we played for a long time, and I think the game does get pretty repetitive. Yeah, I also watched a substantial amount of Distortion 2's playthrough. Obviously no spoilers for our playthrough. Yeah, off stream yesterday, and I must say it's like he actually did what I was thinking about. He did the Grisha farm, so you can farm until they get almost summoned the entire time. But yeah, I didn't want to do that because I think it's a bit cheesy, right? Like, I think it seems almost unintended. So I decided not to go that route. But yeah, you can do it. He did it, and he spent like 1 hour off stream farming the Grishas, and so he basically summons them every single hit. And yeah, I mean, that should for sure be patched, especially the fact that you can summon them by just attacking. But just attacking nothing, basically. And also, you shouldn't see their attacks as a hit marker, like as an off-screen attack. The Martyr's Ash. Yeah, that's frost mitigation, which I guess would make sense. This is a snow area, which is pretty cool. So far, the main game had no snow, so I didn't actually expect there to be snow here. But that's cool. I like it. Very nice. Yeah, and also, yeah, he also said like these attacks don't deal any damage, which is true, right? Only against bosses they deal damage, so the riposte damage has to be increased massively to make a defensive build where you parry enemies more viable. Because this way, like, it's just like almost like a meme. And I watched the GTA 6 reveal trailer, and you know, it looks exactly like I expected, to be honest, which is not a bad thing. It's exactly what I would have thought. But unfortunately, they seem to go the route of Red Dead Redemption 2, which is, I think it's called like, what's it called, like hyper-realism or whatever they call it. Basically, they're trying to make the game very realistic. And I don't mind that as long as it's fun and fluid. And so for me, there's the story with GTA. GTA is a super over-the-top, casual, you know, fun, arcadey game up until GTA 4. GTA 4 tried to do the hyper-realism thing, and as a result, the game is, in my opinion, from a raw, like, game feel perspective, the worst game to date. It just feels very stiff and clunky. Yes, it has very cool physics and everything, but it just doesn't play as well. And then GTA 5 came out, and I was like really worried that they're gonna do that, you know, that even more. But no, the game, even though it tried to be, you know, pretty realistic, it's still something again or something. Yeah, even though it tried to be pretty realistic, it did feel way more arcadey and fun to play. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is very much the same as GTA 4 for me. Red Dead Redemption 1, fun and arcadey, super cool. Red Dead Redemption 2, overly simulated, boring, and slow. Right? I know some of the people appreciate this, but I just get bored so easily in games when they're like slow paced. And you know, I'm just questioning why am I doing this thing in real life when the game depicts it so realistically, right? For example, going hunting. I mean, okay, I don't want to go hunt in real life, but I could theoretically go hunt in real life. It would take the same amount of time as the hunt in Red Dead Redemption 2, which doesn't feel like it's very rewarding to me, right? It just feels like having to go and walk and everything all the way. I mean, yeah, it's still shorter than real life, but it's like the same idea basically. And yeah, as a result, I'm like very much worried that this GTA, which is hard to tell before playing it, is actually going to go hard on the same path Red Dead Redemption 2 went. Because there are a lot of cool details and it seems like the movement is a bit slow paced. But yeah, I don't know, right? We're gonna see if that's actually how it plays or not. I really hope not. I really hope it plays like GTA 5, just with a more detailed and immersive world and more simulation in the background, right? But not in the player's controls and time investment. Because you can do a ton of cool simulation stuff that doesn't affect, you know, how the character moves and plays. Yeah, I really hope that's how they're gonna handle it. Okay, and then what else? Yeah, by the way, I also watched Distortion 2's speedrun of this, of Mortal Shell 1. And what's really fascinating to me about that is how many enemies they reused in Mortal Shell 2. I was not aware, because I didn't play Mortal Shell 1, how much of them are reused. There seems to be barely any new enemies. Which makes it even weirder, because that's the biggest weakness of the game, is how much they reuse. Yeah, how much they reuse the same enemy over and over again. Yeah, so it's a real shame actually that they're like... they seem to just be reusing most of the first enemies and almost added no new ones, from what I can tell at least. Yeah, that's kind of sad, because obviously they invested a lot of effort into the world building and level, you know, like the level arts, and I kind of wish they... I mean, even there I saw reused assets, which is fine technically, right? It's okay, but then I expect a little bit more new stuff there. But most of the changes seem to be in terms of game design and the shells themselves, and not so much in terms of the enemies and world assets. What are we doing? I have no idea where we are, what we're doing. Looks cool though. Yeah, and also GTA seems to be 30 FPS and everybody's like, oh, it's okay. Oh, the ledge protection not working again. Well, there is no ledge protection. I'm convinced that this weapon has no ledge protection at this point. Yeah, so basically they're how do I get out of here? This is cheating. I mean, if the game is programmed in a way where the dash throws me off the cliff every single time and I have no say over it because I have to kill the enemy by attacking, maybe no. I don't think this is cheating. But like we're quitting out while we're falling to our death or something. Okay. Can swap through the loading screens there. Very interesting. I hope you didn't reset all the enemies. Fuck, you might have reset all the enemies. But did I enter this beacon? No, wait, we were not in the beacon, right? We were in the main dungeon. Yeah, but definitely worried about how it will play for me personally. Because obviously some people like it, right? Some people are like, oh my god, so immersive, so realistic. And then I'm like, you know, if I want that, I can go out, you know, it's called going outside. And besides the shooting and killing part, you can do all of those activities in real life. Okay, and you reset all the enemies. I mean, this is very unfortunate. Yeah, this is extremely unfortunate because I think we don't deserve to be here. I was trying to parry. Big mistake. Did we explore everything here? I mean, I'm gonna run through this. No need to go again. The invisible dodge better? Maybe actually, right? Like I'm the more I play, the more I'm not sure if it's actually better. Plugging in my tablet. Yeah, it might be better, right? It might just be better. Because while you can recover your HP when you get hit, you can really deal a lot of damage when you're behind the enemy, and you can also stasis them to combo them, opening them up for some really big damage. So maybe we're gonna go back to TL after all. Maybe not, I actually don't know, right? Getting hit and then being able to heal yourself is very, very good too. And the worst part is this section was not very fun to me, personally. I'm slightly worried we're gonna... Pretty worried we're gonna get fucked on here. Really? Okay, we're getting shot from behind as well, I think. Where did I die? Fuck, I don't remember. You know, here somewhere? Your build is the weakest against fast attacking enemies and the best against slow attacking enemies. Did we die somewhere around here? Almost fell down again. Huh? Affected by some hands. Kind of weird. The camera in the game feels really nice though. Maybe we have to... surely you don't have to pick up everything in order for the hands to get removed. I mean, this is clearly the way forward. And I don't think we need to go there to open the hands. Maybe we just drop from above, which could also work. But where's my shit? Oh, there's no display for it here. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, that's super unfortunate because I mean everything looks the same. I don't remember where you fell off. Mm. Yeah, also we played a lot at once, right? There's always something I do want to mention, that the more you play of something and, you know, like at once, it can feel very different than if you just play it in smaller chunks, like 2 to 3 hours maybe every now and then, instead of like 6 hours per day. It's obvious that some games just don't hold up that well when you're like, you know, like it's closer together, it just feels more repetitive. So obviously that's part of it. It doesn't seem like they want us to drop on top of it though. Well, we lost all our gloom because the game is programmed by fucking apes. Obviously the angle is perfect, we would have actually made it inside, but no, the invisible wall just killed us. So praise the Wukong. I would say almost, I mean, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I don't think it is actually. Probably 50% of our deaths at this point have been to fucking jank in the game. And yeah, that's really not a good quota for a game that tries to be a Soulslike and, you know, a little bit harder. It's not a hard game, it's pretty easy, but still, right, I'm pretty sure that some people already who are not veterans of the genre will already be struggling a little bit more. And then the game also being jank and killing them like that is like... It's not gonna make it more fun, I can tell you that much. It's not making it more fun to me. Look at how much damage they deal. This is not even night mode. Like, the damage numbers are just insane in this one. Almost like they want you to know it, because otherwise the game's too easy or something. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of the ledge stuff in the game. Okay, we got those upgrades. We can actually remove the child from our bag. It just looks stupid. Do you have to drop the cages maybe or something? What the fuck? Oh my god, we got hit from behind. Oh, at least we didn't die there. Okay, I'm gonna die. Yep, almost the auto again. How do you get inside of those hands though? Is it even relevant? I don't know what's inside that again. I think it's just an upgrade material, but how do we open it? And do I even care? I don't think that's where tar stones are. And even that, if there's one, like... Oh, whatever. I don't care. Let's move on. If we can open it up, fine. If not, it's okay. Even if there's the best item in the game there, who cares? We're at the end. But visually I like this area. I mean, yeah, it's just a snow area, but still it's like pretty nice. Right, we can cleanse this one. Marrow Keep. Wait. Oh, shit. I always forget that this is not the fast travel one. Now we're gonna have to walk there.
I am your devoted brother.
Temper. Yeah, we're still waiting for the crit damage one, otherwise I would have definitely... leveled it higher. Like, the cost is just fucking stupid. We can level literally one of them. That is just absolutely disgusting. At least at this point we can level whatever sidearm we want. I like this one the most, to be completely honest. But we never tried others, so we could like... we could try different ones. Guess we don't have to level them, huh? Which one have we not used yet? We have not used... I mean, most of them, actually. That one's pretty big. Okay, that one's even bigger. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Okay, it's like an SMG. Interesting. Or a assault rifle. Which ones do we have equipped right now? Okay, I think we have all of them who we care about. This one's almost level. Yeah, they're pretty good. There might be better ones still. Enemies dying by a ranged. I have no idea if this is actually good. Okay. Poison. Do we have an ability for it? Yeah. Where's this one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one's a new one. But are we gonna use this one? I mean, we could level it just for fun, but okay, now it looks even worse because it's infused. Whatever, it's fine. I don't know if we ever found what she was looking for. Whoever made this, like... I think it's just alphabetical, so we don't even know which one is the correct one here. Wait, I'm in the wrong area, right? We were in the bottom right here. Yeah, our vibe coded FOV fix mod though, definitely the best thing about the game because it taught me that we can fix games way better with AI without additional effort. I mean, without big effort, right? Without big time investment. Okay. And if they didn't attack this fast, we would be so much better off. For a moment I was like very confused. They used this a single time in the game so far. That's weird. Like literally once in the entire game. Wait, this is not the way forward? Oh, that one's kind of easy to miss. I'm not gonna say anything about that one. Like, for sure we should have not fell off there. Like 100%. And that's 100% the game's fault, not mine. Okay, then let's go slower, I guess, because the movement's horrible. What do we... What the fuck? This is so bad! Oh my god, I literally went slow. Okay, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh my... Okay, like, I mean, I'm gonna give the game a 7 out of 10. I can't give it an 8, right? They're like wasting my time in spades. Like, they literally are too dumb to program a flat surface. Like, how would I give this game a fucking 8 out of 10 at this point? Like, it's just pissing me off. Like, we die to random bullshit that's not my fault. I can't. And the game itself is so repetitive at this point. Right? Yeah, it's a real shame. Like, how can you fuck this up? Like, it's obviously bullshit. So am I gonna get it, or can I not get it? I don't even know where my shit is. Like, where's my... Yeah, where's my soul? Like, where the fuck would they even put it? Also really bad, because obviously I have no idea where it is, right? And with the snow, the chance of me finding it, next to 0. Because it's somewhere in the past, right, where you ran past to get here, but it's not before you died, it's way before that. So how do I avoid falling off here? Huh? Yeah, playtesting probably didn't extend to this section. Otherwise, that would have been a clear fix. This probably also didn't playtest it. It might be an FPS thing though, because as always, you're playing on higher FPS than most probably with this system. So maybe it's like a high FPS thing. I don't know. And why are we even looting anything? Honestly, like, for real, why are we even looting anything? You might find a tar stone, but... honestly, I have no idea how you get over there. Ah. Wait, wasn't there also like another bell? Yeah, down there, and you can potentially just create a shortcut here. Where's my glue? Somewhere down there, maybe. Whatever, who cares? It's just XP. Like at this point, like who gives a shit? What if we're like levels behind? Another one of those, but I still have no idea how to open them. Yeah, when you can summon the Grisha endlessly, he stun locks every enemy. Frost. Enough stacks and freezes. I mean, freeze sounds pretty good, right? But stasis should be better because you can apply it faster. And freeze takes maybe so long to proc that it might not be worth it. I have no idea though. Wait, are we not supposed to? Huh? Oh, this is optional? I guess. I guess we didn't come from here. Yeah, so I think the game has potential, but it definitely is very jank and needs some better level design and better enemy variety. Yeah, the biggest weakness is definitely level design, enemy variety, and bosses. Bosses are so shit, and balancing is also not great. Like just like a lot of like stuff, right, where it probably needs a little bit more time and testing. Yeah, because it's like really hard to playtest a game if you're a small dev, because if you think about it realistically, what I'm doing right now, right, it takes a lot of time, right? And I guess like when you finish the game, you could playtest it once, but then you fix stuff, right? And then you play it again. And how much time it would take to do this, right? It would be so much time to playtest it yourself. And so you have to outsource it, and then those people might not be good enough. Okay, there's a lever that does nothing. Oh, it's for the elevator once it's up here.
Up ahead, you see him, a conqueror who wished to be a god. He reigned for a century, until he perished. His followers could not accept it. They knew not what to do without their tyrant. They stitched him back together, made him anew. And now this life is his reward. They stitched him back together and...
Okay. Hard closes are crit damage to be maxed. We need 5k XP. Wait, did we ever go inside the other beacon? Why would you put me there while I'm in here, you fucking cunt? Like, why? I don't think we cleansed this one, did we? Nope. I mean, I don't even know if it would have been possible to go there. Maybe this is where we learn how to open the hands. They give us ranged resources, so maybe you just shoot them or something? Yeah, let's go slow because this is so bugged. I mean, these ghosts might as well not be an enemy in the game, like they do nothing. Unlocks what? Secrets within the ice? Really? That's how you open the hands? I mean, yeah, it's just such an intuitive way to do it. And GTA 6 also definitely seems to be way more... how do I put that? It seems to be way more less silly than GTA 5, right? That the main characters seem to they take themselves very seriously, and there's not like, I mean, they did as well in GTA 5, but GTA 5 was like very over the top, and right, you had like different Trevors and stuff, and I wonder if like the characters being somewhat samey, right, like just normal in a way, is gonna make it less interesting, or if it's gonna be like, who cares? And it works out well. Yeah, I'm also not sold on the voice acting of the male character. His voice just doesn't match his visuals very well. He sounds so deep, and I don't know. It doesn't sound at all like he looks. He looks like he sounds like he's like very big and tall, and just doesn't live up to that expectation. Yeah, I don't know about, man. I don't know about those bosses. They use offer higher unusual flurry of consequence. Oh, okay. Unusual. And the new playtale seems to become it's like very mixed. Like some reviewers hate it, other reviewers are like, "This is the best game ever made," and others are like, and Steam likes it too, right? But yeah, a lot of people don't like it too. So I'm like, I didn't get around to finishing the other ones. It just was too slow for me and too long, and the gameplay was just like mostly walking sim style. But yeah, like at least it makes it easier to not consider playing them all to play part 3 then. Yeah, visually they're kind of nice. Okay, why can I not fast roll again? It's like the bug again where I have to use my keyboard, or what are we doing here? Huh? Yeah, it's also super humid today. Yesterday was a very hot day, today it rained, and hopefully yesterday was the last hot day for a while. Where am I? The fuck am I? This is not the area we've... Where did I travel to? Huh? Bro, is this not the area we're in? Why does it suddenly sound different? I could have sworn we were on this beacon, but maybe I'm like fucking losing my mind. And bro, guys, like, just stop doing this dungeon start. It makes every dungeon feel the same, even though they're all different. Like, just starting the same gives you the, oh, this again feeling. Yeah, and the music in the game, there's almost none. It's so generic shit too, like, it's really unfortunate. The least generic music was the meme music from the alternative ending. And that was honestly fucking annoying after a while. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, how close are we to leveling our Tower Stone? It is pretty close. So if we do this beacon again, which we might be able to, we should be able to farm pretty efficiently. If that's how it works. It might also just not spawn again, then you can't farm them. Did we miss something? Yeah, we missed the return beak. How much XP did that give? But that actually gave quite a bit, so let's just do this a couple of times.
Tschüss, bis später. Far von mir.
Yeah, one more time and we should be good to go. They give way too much XP, what the fuck. Yeah, I think it's a 7 out of 10 for me. Like, it's just too flawed in areas that... I mean flawed, who gives a shit about flaws? I'm talking fun, right? You can maybe tell we're having less fun the more we play. And this is because by now the combat system, and that's like probably not the biggest compliment I can make any game. It feels like we're playing Black Desert Online, and not Black Desert, Crimson Desert. And I don't know about that one, man. Should a game ever feel like you're playing Crimson Desert when it's a Soulslike? I'm not sure. And the, Crimson Desert now has the Enhanced Edition, and the problem is, right, you might say, oh cool, you know, maybe it's good now, For me, like for players like me. And I don't think so, because most of the game problems I had is actually the pacing was horrendously so. Yeah. This also crit the game because it was so paced, right? It's just like you spend so much time just walking, and I don't know. It's just not great. Okay. Yeah, the hub world is also too big. Like, there's just like so many small annoyances in this game. Like, and then it's not even like a budget issue for some of them. The bigger ones are unfortunately budget issues, right? Like the more enemies and everything. Yeah, that's something you're not going to be fixing easily, right? That's a lot of money. Basically, you need to invest there. So that's a fair, right? They didn't have the budget, but even the budget they had in terms of level design, they could have done it better, and it's just weird how a low budget went into enemies and bosses in general. Like, for a Souls game, I wonder why that is a thing. Okay, now we can even level the other one. Which one is that? I have no idea actually. Which one are we gonna level? It's either the Berserker, which is nice. And this one, I guess, is also pretty good if you have ads, but it probably doesn't work against some bosses. And it's crazy who thought this upgrade system was a good idea. It's so fucking stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. Now we're at the point where we can even consider buying the maps. This one's so cheap at this point. Oh wait, how did we miss? I mean, how? Yeah, very easy to miss something in the game, or miss some random dungeon. The last weapon we missed. Interesting. I mean, I'm just gonna buy it for the sake of buying it at this point, I guess. I don't think you lose money when you do things. Do we upgrade this range weapon? The shotgun felt good, this one doesn't feel as good. Nah, let's not upgrade it.
I'm at your command.
Wait, crit damage goes up with level? That's fucking crazy. These are all so bad. Yeah, those are all thorns, man. I mean, we're not cursing shit, man. Like, we might as well not level. We might as well not level it, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I kind of wonder if we should be playing the shell at all, or should go back to the backstabbing one, because at least we could put the points in something, and we have crazy back damage, step damage. But okay, but let's go back and fast travel to chamber, where the next amazing boss awaits. You can hear the sarcasm. Anything but the final boss is probably gonna be completely irrelevant, not in terms of difficulty, but just in terms of interest on my end, because it's probably gonna be designed in a horribly boring way. It's just a guy with a hammer. The fire can target lock him. I just want to say, how long are you going to make me wait? I think we got an item. The problem is we clicked it away because we were still mid combat. So, what item did we get? I don't know. Like, I am. Yeah, what did we get from him? It's so bad actually that you can miss it. Okay, there's an icon here. Frost. We already had this one. What about this one? Acolyte Stone and this one. Here. No. Which one is the new one from him? Did he drop one? Bro, it's actually so shit. It's so shit that they made it this way. Now I have to watch my own VOD in order to find it. Okay, what did he drop? He dropped Conqueror's Reward. It is a tar stone. Okay. It is a tar stone. It is a tar stone, and I must have missed it. The head. Here at this one. I don't know why it was marked. Consider how to resolve to drive your weapon forward in a series of swift piercing thrusts. I mean, it seems to be spear specific. Well, he didn't even wield a spear. Like, he didn't even wield a spear. That's very funny. No, because you're baiting me again, bitch. Why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep putting... Why do they keep putting items behind the eggs? Okay, this should mark the end of the...
Child, we're so close.
Main areas.
The ova you've collected, They will be enough to ensure our future. But we cannot send them to the heavens just yet. It's time to walk the unfound path.
Yeah, just don't let me sprint, because
Cleanse me of this foul passenger. Only then can we free our kin to be.
I like how they didn't even bother to let me hand them in myself at the end. Because I guess they didn't want you to miss it or something, but... Okay.
The Conqueror's reign is over. All thanks to you.
Yeah, great. And what now? I didn't quite understand what she meant.
Harbinger. These shall that
Yeah, for real though, what the fuck you want from me? Huh? The game didn't tell me where to go. What the fuck? Hello? Video game? Where am I meant to go? Maybe the tunnel over here?
It is my great
I thought this sounds gonna be relevant. Ignore what I ever thought and... What are we meant to do? Are we meant to maybe talk to this guy? Is he gonna tell me?
Something's coming, Harbinger. I feel the undermather.
Yeah, but where?
She's
Huh.
chosen me.
But bro, I'm not even on my fucking keyboard. What do you want from me? By keyboard, I mean gamepad. Game be like, you better upgrade your shit, because now we went completely overboard. Well, the game has been piss easy so far, and most of your deaths were to meme shit. You're gonna get fucked on by the final boss, because that's the style. I mean, there's lore here at this point. Story has failed to capture my interest, I'm gonna be honest. You might ask what story, and that's exactly why. Okay, we can run down here, but we can also TP up. Where the fuck is it so long? Begin trial, okay. You just want me to go back and have to heal again, huh? What a crazy trial, guys. I almost died. Oh, we don't have the items we need? Are you shitting me? Well, there... What? What do you want from me, game? Huh? Is this not a bell? All flames are lit, and the game doesn't seem to give a shit. That's probably just bugged. Whatever, man. Like, who gives a shit? Let's just go and... Let's just go and punch the final boss. Yeah, a lot of trigger events in the game are bugged, and they're not even that many. The one where you get locked in the prison and you can get caught in the cage, that's the funniest one, because you can actually be able to escape there if it doesn't trigger correctly. Where did I come from? Yeah, so I'm like very much disappointed with the overall game, because I honestly, after, you know, like getting an 8 out of 10 from IGN, I expected it to be more consistently good. It leaves a very good first impression, but in the long term, it is very, very mid. In a lot of areas that matter. The only thing that really excels is the combat feel and how it feels to kill enemies, but that's not enough for me to carry the game. Like, it's enough to carry it for a while, but then you need, you know, somebody to apply that stuff to, and having the same enemies over and over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, hey, look at this. Like, this is the late game area of the game. What they spawn is the biggest pile of shit ever. Right? They spawn the most... I mean, yeah, lore-wise it might make sense, but gameplay-wise, this is complete nonsense, right? Like... This is supposed to be the... I mean, I guess they don't want you to lose HP before you reach the boss or something, but... Surely they have a checkpoint here anyway. Hopefully. These enemies you meet right at the start of the game, and also 3 of them at the same time. I don't know, man. There's no, you know, like no depth or anything to the combat anymore. Like, it's just like fucking Faceful City. The biggest danger is the dash attack knocking us off the ledge again. Wait, do we have enough resources to level up our other thing? What are we doing? Where are we? Okay, there's a snake guy here. Just so disappointing. They should have made the game shorter, I guess. Then you wouldn't have noticed that they just... I mean, you would have noticed, but like, you wouldn't have cared as much than reusing the same enemy over and over and over again. And just making levels big doesn't make them epic, man. Like, for real. Just making a big level, it doesn't make it epic. Of course, we can also cleanse this one, because why the fuck not? Why are we getting so much XP? We're literally killing trash mobs. We're literally clearing trash mobs. Okay, I guess any mob in the game is a trash mob, but Including the boss. Oh, I can't. And I also mentioned this a couple of times, right? I think Souls games need a certain level of difficulty in order for the combat system to be fun. Because the combat system, even in this game, is a bit more complex, right? But it's still very simple combat system. So if it's not challenging to fight enemies, like the combat system becomes interesting because of the enemies, right? And did you just reset all the enemies here? Like, what the fuck are we even doing here? You really wanted me to go back now, huh? You really want me to go and walk back, because I think there's no other path now. Okay, great. Yeah, so and why is he placed so close to the edge? That must just be for memes that people fall off the edge. Yeah, so Souls games definitely need challenging enemies or the combat is completely boring. What are we doing? I think we have to go to the other side and clear another beacon, and then the main path is gonna open or something, but it's not very clear. Oh, I didn't have the energy. Yeah, also light and heavy attacks, right? Where they were like, oh, you need certain attacks against certain enemies. That's not true, right? It was just like complete bullshit. Every single attack works against every single enemy. So yeah, there's no depth in, I mean, the shield guys is an exception here. There's a beacon over here? Do we have enough resources for the tar stone upgrade? I don't think we do. I don't think they tell us if we do. Because I obviously want to level this one, right? But I don't think we have the shit we need for that. Bro, I don't know which fucking resource that is. This one? Yeah, we don't have enough. We need 2 more. That's just... Yeah, this weird gating of shit in the game is also very awkward. It's like almost like they wanted to push replay value artificially up. And spoiler, there's not. I mean, the very, very small section of people is going to replay the game. And that's not even the game's fault, that's just how it is with games, right? But I still think this is the New Game Plus is transformative, which this probably isn't. What are we doing? There was a teepee there. Wait, where are we now? Wait, are we back at the same area? No shot. We just went in one big circle. Why? They really like circular level design, which is not good level design in most cases. Flat surfaces are not circles. Open world games are usually flat surfaces for a reason and not circles that are interconnected. Because circles that are interconnected are just fucking awful. What are we doing? Oh, why did they? I'm not. I guess it's if you missed it or something, but. Yeah, the next game from the devs I'm going to be very cautious about. Like, if nobody's like, it's a massive step up from Mortal Shell 2, I'm going to be past, right? Because obviously there's still a massive step up from this game. And this is supposedly a massive step up from the first game, which I can't confirm or deny because I haven't played it. But the amount of stuff it reuses from the first game makes me kind of, you know, a little bit more skeptical. He literally knocked me off the edge and one-shot me. Oh! And I know there's a parry in the game in the block, but we're at the point where I don't care about that anymore. You might have seen me block and parry at the start of the game, because I thought it was going to be a core mechanic. Now that we know that riposte is absolute dog shit, my interest in parrying has gone to -10. Oh, it really helps, by the way, that the level design is made in a way that you don't have to run for 10 hours in order to get back to the enemy, though. Otherwise, it would have been fucking boring. Oh, the first hit gets the gray bar, the second hit cannot get a gray bar. Ah, okay, okay. I understand. Oh. And also this, why did they make it so bad, hard to see? Like, why? The knock? Is she going backwards or is my armor attacks knocking her backwards? What the fuck is that even? Okay, is it gonna knock me off the edge again? Haha, I didn't even see there was an edge. I could have been knocked off there. Yep. There we go again. There we go again. Yeah, in a game where the attack moves move you so much around so much, it's just miserable not to have ledge protection. It's so miserable. Okay, I'm kind of falling out of favor when it comes to warp though. It feels like warp is maybe not as good as I thought it would be. I hoped it would be. Does shock deal break? That's a good question. Does shock deal break? Not sidearm. It might just be better because the warp doesn't really work that well against smaller enemies. Yeah. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. And this time we're gonna pull him to the arena because obviously the only thing that kills us is falling off ledges, which is not even my fault. It's like the combat system is made in a way where the character moves so much while attacking that I'm not gonna take the blame for that one. There's just no way. Oh my god, walk even slower, move your ass. What are you doing? Ah. Of course. X-Men Edge again, huh? And we need to... I'm stuck in the fucking visuals of this piece of shit fucking shit. Oh my god. Having these big levels and actually managing to get the camera to get stuck on anything is a fucking achievement by itself. I'm not gonna fucking lie, that's a fucking achievement. Did we pick up our souls? Who gives a shit, man? Like, whatever. Hey, didn't he... You're not gonna do my attack again? I wish it was hold R2 instead of pressing 2 buttons at once. Imagine you can summon them like almost 100% of the time. This is crazy. Yeah, I was actually kind of looking forward to playing the game again, because right after a day break, you're like, you know, maybe, you know, just like last time was a bit boring because you played too much. Yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, the game is overstaying its welcome with a very, very boring game design. It's kind of the opposite of Lies of P, where they were also overstaying their welcome with the final tower, but at least the enemies were like moderately challenging. Where are these camera cuts? By the way, the camera, you might wonder why the cutscenes look so scuffed. That's because of the FOV. Yeah, that's the FOV. So it's not the fault of the game there. You know what? Maybe we should parry them. But you can't hit you when you're standing inside of them. Well, that's unlucky for you, bitch. I think he wants to go into phase 2. I think he wants to go into phase 2, but he can't because we're just shitting on him so hard that he's like gonna explode anywhere or some shit. This the final boss or a boss? It's a boss, right? The final boss in the middle. At least this one looks a little bit cooler. The fuck? What is my camera doing? Can I just attack him? Like, the finisher is so bad that I would rather not use him. I'd rather attack him while he's stunned on the ground, but the game just teaches you to the weak spot. Orum's head. Oh, okay, can be traded for 5,000 coins. We didn't use a single heal. What an amazing game. I'm stuck inside of his body. Maybe when the elevator stops, I'm gonna get out. Help. Okay, we got out. Yep. This is kind of not it, man. No, did I? It's a pressure plate. The fucking pressure plate! Why, bro? It's so big, man. Like, fuck me. Can you make it smaller? Like, now we have to wait and do it again. Oh my god. Playtest your fucking game. Like, look, it doesn't look like a pressure plate. It doesn't even fucking move. It's like a fucking, what do you call, like, induction coil. The fuck, like... It's like a touch screen, not... Oh my god, please. This reminds me of the fucking elevator in Wu-Chang. Wu-Chang was so much better than this game, by the way. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely better than this. Maybe I forgot about Wu-Chang. Yeah, Wu-Chang was better. Sure. Different issues for sure, but... And being able to go inside every beacon is kind of getting boring at this point. I mean, yeah, I know it's Zelda, blah blah blah. But still, it doesn't really help me. What do we want to level? I mean, is Stasis doing a lot for us, or Stasis doing almost nothing for us? I feel like Stasis is doing jack shit for us. But the healing of this is obviously doing a lot. Sure, curse immunity, because it's such a useful thing. And you could say, oh, you can play the shells to counter certain areas, and then I'm like, yeah, but can you actually level more than 3 shells per playthrough? Probably not, so that idea falls flat very quickly. Yeah, now give me all the money, like after I decided to never use anything else ever again. Oh my god, we're gonna fall to the edge again. I can already see it. My character's gonna fucking auto attack and is gonna mega jump off the edge. By the way, I do appreciate a lot that the weapon actually moves you forward while attacking. That's a very big plus to me personally. But not when they abuse it to make you fall off the edge the entire fucking time, right? It would be a very big plus if there was ledge protection, which is absolutely mandatory if you have this type of moveset. Like, absolutely mandatory. It's not like I can mandatory. It's not like I cannot move while doing it, right? Are they fighting each other? They look like they should be allies. I know that's racist, but just because they're bugs, they should be allies, but. Is this the main way forward? Probably, because they wouldn't make this small passage over here the main way. And yeah, unlike Wukong, it lacks like visual impressiveness too. Like, it looks okay at all moments, but it's all muddy, gray, and foggy. So it's not like your mind's like, oh shit, right? This area. More like, okay, it all looks the same. I guess Wukong had that a little bit as an issue, but. Relax, I'm busy dealing you no damage. Is that what you need to get it? No, my weapon is already maxed upgraded, so that might be a +10 upgrade. No idea. Bro, make the levels even bigger. Come on, just make them bigger. Like, make them bigger for no fucking reason. Because it's so epic to run around like in a walking sim. Aww. Man, it has so much potential and then they fucked it up again. Why? I mean, I know why. In this case, it might be budget as the answer. Mina the Hollower was not budget constrained. Are you finding like the fuck? Did we never find these? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and see if we actually have a max tier, max upgrade for the weapon. But I don't know, man. Like we never found those, which is kind of awkward. Okay, so we're gonna check if we can actually upgrade anything with this shit. Holy XP. If you want to farm XP, this is the area, man. You just get so much XP. Doing jack shit. Get me out of here. Come on, I just want to beat the game. I just want to move on. Like, you're making it longer and longer. The guy's not even there anymore. What the fuck? Yeah, it's max level, so what the fuck do we even get it for? You know what I want to find? Tarkor. That would be nice. Escape from Tarkor. How does it even function when he's not there anymore? Wash my feet?
You wish for another bath?
Oops, my bad.
Such strange protrusions, like thorns. I wash carefully, don't worry.
Oh, he's just commenting what you look like when you do it. Is that what it's there for?
The foul passenger. He's found us.
Oh no. Monka Giga. Okay, where the fuck do we go from here? Unfound path. Now, I mean, since they're not ordered in a useful way, we might actually be going back to the wrong location here. We're gonna have to find out by trial and error. Yeah, this is for sure the wrong location. And now we, oh my god. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad, man. Okay, so was it the empty cradle? I don't know, because why would you order it in terms of progression? And is it alphabetically? I still didn't check. Is this where we were? Maybe? Because we were inside the beacon, so I don't really remember. Oh, amazing gameplay. Oh, that was fun. Let's drop her right on top of my head. Also, why do you have to hit them so many times? Why? And why are these guys so tanky? Like, everything else is so untanky. These guys who look like they shouldn't be tanky are very tanky. What even does this thing? Stasis. Okay. I guess there's nothing else we can do, so... I like how he just literally TP'd me back here. Wait. Wait, do we... Wait, what? The fuck? Oh my god, are we still missing one? Or is this just like literally bugged and we have to go and interact here? Are you shitting me? There's one on the left and we didn't do it yet? Maybe? What? But how did we miss it? Oh. Okay, where does this TP lead? Is this where we didn't go? Seems like it. Too fucking long. It's too long. This section is just too long. There's nothing happening. Nobody gives a shit. Like, instead of making this fucking massive section, why didn't you just make like, you know, why didn't you just make like one good section, right? Yeah, why not make one good section instead of this? They're also using a lot of enemy types they haven't used that much throughout the game, which is cool, right? But it's just at the point of the game where it's irrelevant what enemies do because they're so OP that nobody cares. Me, man, where do we need to go? Now this is just a waste of time, right? This is not enjoyable anymore. It's just fucking boring. Like, I'm just walking through the levels, but there's also no story that's keeping me hooked, so there's just nothing going for it. The game has just got nothing going for it right now. I mean, I'm so bored. I'd rather play Battlefield 6 or something. Just anything, man. I mean, I like Battlefield 6. So that was not like a rather because it's bad. It's just like I could be playing something else right here. Almost died again to the lack of ledge protection. Why even spawn them? Like why do they exist? I mean, yeah, we just got hit by them, but... Oh. If they have slow attack speed, we're basically immortal. Like, the only thing that can kill us is attack spam or one-shots. Bro, why does this have to be so big again? Like, restrained, do you know it? Bro. I mean, I am really close to not even exploring anymore. I mean, we're already half-assing it, to be honest, but I think I actually might be ready to... The heals are still so horrible in this game. Not that the game needs to be even easier, but like, it just feels very... I'd rather be harder and the heals work as than not as intended. We still only have 8 heals as well, which makes the hearts being capped at 8 for the other character feel almost like it's the maximum. Kind of just weird. Everything with healing in this game seems to be balanced in a very, very awkward way. Like you're fucking power leveling. We could level another shell, but you know what? I just want to beat the game. I do wonder if the speedrun's any good, because yeah, it has a lot of rotting potential, but this section here seems to be a fucking slogfest. It's so much running. It's actually so much running that it already fucking bores me to death on the the first playthrough, so can't imagine if you speedrun this how it feels. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to watching the speedruns though, because it's just entertaining to watch this version too. Yeah, and honestly, night mode would have changed shit, right? Night mode would have made the game frustrating because you just would one-shot, but the patterns from the enemies and the bullshit design wouldn't have changed at all. Like bullshit in the way that you, most of the deaths you die to are not even down to difficulty at all, right? So yeah, night mode would not have changed anything about that. It would just have made the game worse. For me personally. You know what I mean? This is, I have no say in this death. Like, this is a fixed animation. The only thing you can do is target lock swap. And there was no target to swap to. So all I can do is watch the fucking scuffed animation. And now, yeah, sure. Could I kite every single enemy away from a ledge and wait for 10 hours? Yeah, I could. Or they could just add ledge protection to the game. That actually works. Which is the solution that is preferred by, I would say, everybody with a brain. Am I at the same spot? What did I... Oh, we died inside the beacon. Oh. Whoops. Oh my god, it's the guy from Mortal Shell 1. No, I have no idea. It's me and bigger. Oh, they forgot to not make him stunnable by the Grisha? Well, that's gonna be a fun fight. Can we like attack him without triggering it? This is so much better, man. Wait, what the fuck? I don't care, man. It's literally also intentional, so... By the way, the first boss in Mortal Kombat 1 seems to have 2 phases. Almost no boss in this game have 2 phases. I mean, this is obviously going to be a phase 2 again because it's a late game boss, but... What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? I'm attacking him and getting shit on? Is it a gimmick boss or what? What is going on? What? I have no idea what the fuck is going on, honestly. Oh, Grisha's there. Easy clap. Okay, 5,000 coins. What an amazing item. Okay, we have to go back though for the I mean, we don't have to, but I kind of want to finish the shrine. I mean, I kind of don't want to finish the shrine, but yeah. Oh my god, the run-up is so fucking long. Like, is this really the run-up? Nah. Wait, we're running the wrong way. What the fuck? Where are we? Hey, this is where we need to go. Where the fuck? Hey, where the fuck did we die for? Huh? Over here? Ah, this one we don't have an elevator, that's why. Okay, let's cleanse the beacon. Get our very important glimpse back. Bro, I am ready for the next From Software game. No, for real, I'm really ready. I am so ready. I was thinking it's gonna be much better, but I mean, hopefully it is, right? They all were. So it's just gonna be so funny to see. This is gonna be so funny to actually see the trailer after MiHoYo versus ripoff of the Elden Ring art style, which probably it might actually look technically better, because let's be real, art style they can do, but tech is really bad on From Software's end right now. They really need to up their game there and invest heavily in order to make the engine not look like complete dog shit. And honestly, I don't think she even has a chance in terms of raw technicality versus an Unreal Engine 5 title, which I think the HoYoverse 1 is. So yeah, it's going to be really, really tough for them to technically beat HoYoverse there, I think, because they're on their own custom engine and they didn't like do that good of a job in keeping it. I knew it! I fucking knew it! We should not have fought him! I fucking knew it! The moment my fucking character attacked, I was like, oh, we're fucking dead. Oh, it's so bad. It sucks so hard. What a fucking shit section. No, not the ledge protection. Like 99% of our deaths are to ledge protection at this point. I would really advise the dev to add it ASAP. Because, you know, you're actually, I'm very close to actually not recommending the game on Steam. Usually when I'm neutral about a game, which is 7 out of 10 I guess is, I'm like, you know, oh, it's neither good nor really bad. But it's getting to the point where I think the game is wasting my time with its fucking trash mechanics. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it. You know what? Let's run through and maybe there's like... Oh my god, this is a fucking dead end. I'm not fighting him. I'm just gonna fall off the edge. I mean, he wants to fight me, but I don't want to fight him. Thank god they gave him like gap closers, because otherwise I would feel like very disappointed. There it is. Get me out of here. You remember the rule when I said we kill every enemy once in a Souls game? But this is not a Souls game. This is a... I don't even know what it wants to be at this point. It's just like a... I don't even know. It's so fucking easy and annoying at the same time for the wrong reasons that it's just insane. It is just insane. Back then, you know, there were levels where you had cost associated with making big levels, and now you can just spam them. Maybe that's not a good thing. Okay, now we should be able to go for the final boss, surely. Surely. There's more? No way. Where the fuck is the last one? Oh my god. What are you fucking smoking, Des? Where is it? There are two pathways. What the oh my god, what the fuck you want from me, man? Oh, fuck me, I don't want to do another one. Oh. You really don't want me to get to the end, huh? Where's the last piece of shit? I don't even know, man. There was one left, one right. That kind of makes sense to me, but I guess there's one over here as well, because... And these guys are the most annoying fucking piece of shit. Their gap kills are so fucking annoying. I don't want to fight you. I just want to go to the last one. Fuck me. I guess like that explains why they put this here, because... Or maybe not, because there might actually be nothing here. Oh, this is so cringe. I just can't. This is so fucking cringe. Now we're back here, right? So where is the final one? Guess we didn't sever anything over here. Maybe over there, I guess. There might be 4. I just like realized there might actually be 4 of them. No, we did this one. Sure. Huh? No, we did this one. What do you want from me, game? What do you want from me? I mean, there's obviously one on the left here, right? This one here, right? This thing here. I guess it is the way we just came from, but didn't we do this one? Everything looks the same. Like, for real. I have no fucking idea where anything is. So, and why did they put this one close to a ledge again? You know what? Enjoy yourself. I would be fighting him if there was no ledge, but there is a ledge, so it's all the way over there. But how do I get there? Like, such a fucking waste of time. Where the fuck? Isn't there like an elevator or something as well? Huh? How do we get to that boss? Oh, now the level is not only fucking weird, it's also getting fucking shit. What the fuck? Where was the boss? Like, how do we get up there? Oh my god. Fuck me. Like we still did our animation midair. We're just next to it. It honestly, at this point, the game is really squandering all of my goodwill in record time. So it's not over here. Okay. So where is it? If it's not over here. Using fucking TPs everywhere doesn't make your level design more logical. It must be on the other side there, right? Like just like here somewhere. But I didn't find a TP, so... Huh? Oh my god, they're back. Oh, okay, enjoyment levels dropping rapidly. I can't recommend the game anymore because this end is so miserable. Like, if anybody gets to this end, I don't think anybody's like, oh no, so cool. But how do I get there? This is the other one again, right? This is the one we did. I'm gonna fall the ledge. Oh my god, thank god we dashed the other way. How do you get there? I truly do not know. Yeah, suck my dick. Wow, great. This is just fucking great. There's no third TP, so how do we get there? We did this one. Great. But how do we do the other one? What are we missing? Oh, there's the TP. But wait, what? Wait, no. No, this is the same TP as before, isn't it? Everything looks the fucking same, so even if this is a new place, I wouldn't be able to tell because this is... I guess it is over here, but we never found... Yeah, we never found the actual bot here. Don't drop me off the edge. Like, it looks like impossible, but I know the game can manage to make me fall down. Okay, so what is like some puzzle? Is there some... They gave me resources here, so maybe it's shooting something. Maybe it's something else. What the fuck you want from me? Is there like a massive bell in the sky? I don't fucking know, man. Like, this door looks like it could open, but fuck me if I ever know how. Do I have to cleanse it? Do we not cleanse this one? Is that what's missing? Do we forget? No, it looks very cleansed to me. But maybe we, you know, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not cleansed. No, we definitely cleansed this one. Now we respawned all the enemies because we checked. Fantastic, fantastic. Maybe the big pot over here is an enemy inside? Yeah, sure it doesn't. The fact that it gives you resources means there is something here we can interact with. I just don't know what it is yet. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, this is for sure the door that has to open, but... Is something we can push? Not that there's anything we can... It's so fucking I hate when games are bad. Like, yeah, probably my fault I missed something, but also at the same time, it's obvious, it's annoying enough to that I don't find it, so... And only be me, because obviously I usually don't fuck it up completely, but maybe there's something you can push somewhere. Not over here. What a colossal waste of my fucking time. These are not pushables, because those might just be switches you have to push something on top of, but... I can't see anything. Might also just be a bug again. You know what? It might just be a bug. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. L for the game for sure. Maybe L for me as well. We'll see in a moment. Okay, Mortal Shell 2. How to open door at the end. Third route. No, I don't want to open the free... I want to open the secret door. I want to open the fucking route, man. Oh my god. This is gonna be ass. It's hard to Google. Hey, would you want enemies to die on top of the lever? Wait, is that what they want you to do? Oh, there's a switch here. Oh my... Shame on these devs. Fuck you. Fuck you from the bottom of my heart. That's a fucking big fuck you. Yeah, just put a fucking switch not next to the door, but to a fucking statue, fucking cunts. And then also it's a non-optional path. This is not a cool secret. This is the main way you have to do when you want to beat the game. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? Please, please, I just want to beat the game. Please. I'm done exploring. Just end me. I mean, end the game. Yeah, I don't like the game, honestly. It started off fun, and just the end just fucking completely ruins it. Like, the last few hours have been completely boring as fuck, and it's overstaying its welcome by like maybe 30% of the gameplay time, which is not a good thing. Yeah, no, I don't think I like the game a lot, honestly. Kind of makes me glad I skipped part 1, because I don't think it would have been much. Maybe I would have liked it better, I don't know. Probably not. As much as people place this one as being a step up. It might be, right? But I don't have a reference. I have a reference of my enjoyment. This is fucking wasting my time. They're giving me meaningless shit items over and over again so I can level weapons which I don't care about anymore, because we're literally at the end of the game. A level that's been max level, a weapon that's been max level for the last... I don't know how many fucking hours, so no progression there either anymore. Like... biggest power spike we can get is actually just fucking farming the Grishas if you wanted to. And completely fucking meme on anything. But we're not gonna do that because that's not worth my time. Also, I think it's unbalanced and it should be fucking patched. There's so many aspects of it actually are unbalanced and should be patched. It's like, it's not even close to being balanced. Oh, can drop me off. I like how they're like, oh, you found a glimpse, and I'm like, yeah, at this point. Yeah, they can make the coolest shells in history, the funnest combat system ever, but if there's nothing to apply it to, like, it loses all meaning. For me personally. I think we came from below, but I'm not sure. Did we go over there already? I think so. I think we have to go here, but I don't know how we're gonna get there. Guess we can just drop on top of the boss or something like this. Not the boss, but... Did you just knock me out of my shell in one hit? Oh, that's just fantastic. Highly appreciated. I fear this game will never end. I'm trapped in an endless cycle of slaying the same enemies over and over again without any challenge. But I still die to falling off a cliff. Okay, I didn't have shoes. That's my bad. Should have had shoes. Why am I even going up? Like, it's like, oh, we missed something. Yeah, but... whatever. I don't know where the main way is, actually. I'm gonna have to run this back. No, actually we came from above. Never mind, my bad. Yeah, we had to go down here. Wow, a glimpse of level design here. Yeah, with these games, I'm gonna be fucking honest, I kinda doubt I can beat them. Like, I don't know why, but if you do this, like, I mean, maybe some people just don't get bored by this, but to me, this is so boring. Like, nothing is happening anymore. Like, it's just like the same shitty enemies, which were literally the same enemies you fought like 10 minutes into the game after the tutorial area. Like, I'm not engaged, bro. It's miserable. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? You didn't care enough to make it voice acted or a cutscene? I'm not gonna read it anymore. Again, the cutscenes looking weird is the FOV that they unfortunately didn't add a slider for. So I didn't bother to change the FOV for the cutscenes. I could have done that, but there's so few of them and I don't really care, so that's why they look fucking scuffed. At least at the end they put some... by the way, why did they put like 3 bosses of the, which visually at least are amongst the cooler ones, at the end of the game? Like, what is the reasoning behind that one, I wonder? I might die against this guy. Because he has the weirdest attack in human history. Did we find a check? Oh my god, no way we didn't. No way the run-up's crazy for this one. Oh my god, the run-up is insane for this one. And of course this is the guy that can kill us. Of course it is. We must have missed the checkpoint. There's just no way this is the fucking run-up. There's just no fucking way this is the run-up for this guy. Yeah, I knew he could kill us the moment he like instant knocked us out of our shell with a weird attack that has no visual tell that it's coming whatsoever. Yeah, I was ready to get fucked by this guy. Does that mean it's a good or hard boss? We'll find out. I mean, we died so fast that I actually don't know if it is. But does it really matter? Not really, because I always mention this, right? When a game is piss easy and you don't interface with a lot of its mechanics, and then putting something in the game that does require you to actually care. Might have been a shortcut over here. Oh yeah, there's a... Fine. Yeah, whenever that happens, actually, in my opinion, it's bad because then as a player, you're like, you have no training, right? All I'm doing is literally button mashing and dodging. Like an ape, right? There's no nuance. I'm not parrying anymore. I completely gave up on that, right? So if there should be something in the game that actually requires any semblance of any skill, I'm not ready for it anymore, right? So any difficulty spike is going to be unappreciated on my end. It's cool. Very Control-esque. Yeah. So from my perspective, this is for sure not a plus if this boss now is challenging, because obviously at this point, right, I don't care anymore. At this point, all I'm doing is literally just face rolling by holding attack. So the boss better be fucking easy. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it should better be easy though, because I don't care enough to learn anything in the game anymore. Anything, if you make 90% of your content meaningless shit, it's not like I'm gonna care about the last fucking 10% if it's just like at the end. Like I'm done with the game, right? My mind is already somewhere else. Like I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm literally just finishing it, but it's fucking over. Now the problem is, do I remember where the boss was? Yeah, it was over here. I kind of thought it was somewhere else. Whatever. That attack is just fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the hardest boss yet, and just because his attacks are the most unreadable shit in human history. What the fuck is this 2-swipe? Huh? Yeah, and also I don't think you can stun him or phase him or anything. So yeah, this is by far the hardest boss so far. And if all the bosses were along the line, I would say cool, right? But no, because I think we are gonna have to parry this one, because I think his attacks are designed in a way that are so fast that at least the dodge from this shell seems inadequate. That one is so cringe. And also it hits you twice, I think. Look at my HP though, it's crazy. Yeah, it hits you twice. So my shield goes away instantly. I swear to God, I'm parrying too. Yeah, right, I forgot the game has really bad parry hitboxes. So every now and then, you actually don't get the parry, even though you're like right inside of the enemy. I have so many questions. Why? I'm gonna get fucking fucked by him, huh? At least you have to parry. I mean, I'm gonna give it to the boss, right? It's more fun than most of the bosses because you actually have to parry. This attack, God only knows what the devs were thinking when they made this one. Yeah, only God knows what they were smoking when he made this one. So his phase 2 is basically the boss getting an attack which gives you free damage on them. This is the most bullshit attack in the game, by the way. That was so miserable. Okay, we got the fragment. Why can't you actually make it go away by just dodging? I have no idea. The monolith fragment, which is... I actually don't know. Oh, it might just be money. It might actually not be one of these. Isn't it crazy that the fact we had to parry there is the best part of the boss? We had to use the mechanics of the game to beat the boss. I don't think it's actually a stone. If it is, what the fuck? It's just money probably. It's just probably money shit. Yeah, crazy. It being a plus that I had to parry. Insane. Absolutely insane. It just shows it would have had more potential if the bosses were better. And most enemies maybe also required you any semblance of interactivity. Oh no, I didn't want to cleanse it. No. I want to spend my souls before we do this shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go inside because the devs... Oh, it's a Dark Souls reference. I hope there was not a hint in that message. There might have been a hint there. I didn't realize it was actually No, it was not him, but someone else. A traveler the moment grasped the torch. I could not shake the feeling the thousand realities away just beyond the fog, and know I must continue. Okay. And I don't want to be rude, but whenever I see these games, right, which are obviously heavily inspired by Souls games, I wonder what the devs think when they make them, right? Like, is it like, oh, you know, my, I want to do this, right? I have this idea or this idea, but then it's such a carbon copy that I'm like, in a lot of ways, like not a carbon copy, but like there's like so many overlaps, and I'm like, what exactly made you make this game, right? What purpose does it fulfill? What niche does it fill? Because it's kind of more of the same, but in worse, right? Why even use your time then? I dropped the torch. Oh my god, please move faster. Yeah, so from my perspective, I'm always very confused when there's... I mean, if you do it for the money, sure, but... We're just finding random shit here. But still, the combat itself is fine, right? The combat itself has a lot of potential, but it's just not applied correctly. To me, that's what they wanted to do, show that you can do the combat better, but then they fucked it up by not putting anything you can fight in the game that's relevant. Yeah, I do like that much more in Lies of P, where actually you have to interact with the mechanics more. It's I didn't like Lies of P for other reasons that much. It's an okay game, but not an amazing game. But it definitely forced you to use the mechanics of the game. And had challenging bosses, for better or worse. Feature the tower forward to remove the level cap on weapons and setup. I just had question marks all over the place. Remove the level cap, not increase, remove. What is this? What the fuck is this shit? Why? Why? I don't know why would you ever do this? Oh my god, no. Make it one chest with a lot of glue, make it 3, but don't make it fucking 20. OMG. What are they smoking? They're fucking... I can't. This is not cool. This is bullshit. Look at the amount of chests. That's crazy. And then every single one also has an animation. That is so cringe. That is so cringe. Wait, is this a cheating area? Are we like cheating right now? It almost feels like they removed the level cap and give you shit. Wait, can I farm endless gloom here? Surely not. Surely these don't respawn. Is this a cheating area? Are we like... Did the devs put an endless... I mean, you can also farm enemies, but... I have no words. What is this shit? Ah! But... Oh, whatever, it's 100k. I mean, yeah. Should have gone in it with the fucking gloom, my bad. Oh, okay, I thought for a moment they give you endless gloom, but you can't leave with it. So it just took away all my gloom I had from the ball. It's so bad, I can't, like, this thinking about it, right? This is my mind realizing what they just did. Like, they fucked me over. I wanted to leave, but you can't leave. So if you enter by accident, all your gloom is gone. These guys are fucking... Fuck them, honestly. Fuck the devs. Fuck you. Wasting my fucking time. Wasting my fucking time. Who do I even give it to? He's not there anymore. Wait. Ah. Okay, that's what the resource is for. Oh my god, look how look how expensive it is. Is that remove cap, not increase, so there might be endless shit available now.
Praise be, Harbinger.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I'm fucking over this shit. Oh my god, just get me out of here. Oh, we have to find this again. Which one? Wait, which one was it actually? Why does it take so long to scroll through? Which one is it? Is it the Obsidian Vault? I mean, we're gonna go top to bottom because I do not know. It's not this one. Oh, that's gonna fucking suck dick. Wait. Yeah, this is the one. For a moment I was like, what the fuck? Are we gonna summon for the last boss just to completely meme on the game? No. Hopefully the last boss is again probably a fucking dragon or some boring shit, a red dragon, or I don't know, like, because we don't have all the cliches already. I mean, it would literally be the same shit as Remnant 2's ending. You know, considering the game's bosses were mostly humanoid, boring as fuck, it being a red dragon is not even as disappointing after calling it as I thought it would be. Is it red? I mean, he's like... He's pretty big. He's gonna kill us a little bit, I think. For sure. Yeah, he's definitely gonna kill us. Oh, unlike the Souls games, you can just stand under him. Bro, camera going crazy. We have to be careful. We don't want to actually get him stunned. Okay, now don't finish him, but do fuck him up. Oh, he doesn't stay stunned for long, or whatever. Huh? So many questions. So many fucking questions. He probably has a bullshit face too, though. There's like a status effect building up, and I'm kind of worried it's gonna be an insta-kill one. Did you just knock me out of my shell in one hit with this shit? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? You took away my weapon? Oh, that's so fucking shit. I hate this game. I hate this game. This is so bad. What the fuck is this dog shit? Is it scripted as well? Oh my god, this is so trash. What a fucking shit fight. He has way too much HP, he's boring as fuck, and then he just does a weird fucking attack that knocks you out of your shell? Fucking cringe, man. It's so cringe. And then you do the inputs that don't work anymore and just stand there and get obliterated. Because you expect to have iframes from your attack as the devs are obviously fucking brain dead. You know what? I'm just gonna hold attack. I'm not even care. Like, I literally don't give a shit. I guess fuck me. Okay, it's actually scripted. It's not here yet. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't care anymore. Blah, 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 blah. We're me, blah, blah, blah. Fuck me. Such a shit boss. Why do I try? Why do I try if the boss literally just fucking cheeses me at the end? Why do I try? Right? Why should I try? I don't care. I'm just gonna face roll him and that's it. What a miserable fucking design decision here. Oh, by the way, we should get rid of stasis, because obviously stasis doesn't work against bosses. So once he meme finishes us again, we cannot change it mid-fight actually. Clearly stasis doesn't work against him, so we might as well go with lightning. Using it to change in mid-fight, which is kind of stupid. It's going to be really useful for speedruns. Wait, he had this attack in phase 1 all along, we just never saw it. So how good is lightning going to be? Probably complete dog shit if I had to guess, because... It's crazy that the best strategy actually against the boss is really to get hit, so you can like recover after you get your iframes. What the fuck is even happening visually? No, don't finish him right away. Oh my god, I hate that. It's so bad. It's so bad that it works right away. Would have dealt so much more damage if he was like still on the ground. Well, I guess he just knocks himself over again. So never mind, maybe it was good that we did it. Okay, he's gonna meme do something to me. I don't even know what we do against that. Can we even parry in that state? Okay, this is fucking iframe, this fucking shit face. Miss all the attacks. It's okay. Can't see anything. I can't see anything. Am I in the meme phase again? Are we in the meme? The scripted meme shit? He didn't hit me. He didn't hit me. Okay, this might be the worst boss I've seen. Okay, this is a not recommend. I mean, I'm not gonna recommend on Steam. Like, if you pull this shit at the end of the game, it literally didn't hit me there. Like, you remove my shell in the scripted fashion. I think at least it's scripted. I have no idea. It looks pretty scripted to me. And then you have these hitboxes. That is hella cringe. And I knew it too, right? Every Souls dev has to make the final boss hard in a bullshit way or whatever way, because otherwise people are gonna be like, oh, the game was too easy. But if the last boss is hard, the game must have been hard, right? Even if it was piss easy for fucking 99% of the game, it doesn't fucking matter because we made the last boss hard. That's all that matters. We're such tough baddies. Then we gave him like 100,000 HP because, you know, who else wants 100,000 HP? Also, he seems to be lightning resistant, although he's like a fire boss, which doesn't make any sense. He also hits you with this attack, you need to dodge it, which is obviously exactly what the devs intended. Okay, so he's gonna meme cheese us in a moment here, and I don't know what to do against it because his hitboxes are so crazy bad that I don't even know what to do. Okay, all we need to do is dodge this with iframes. I hope we can get back to the boss fight. I mean, crazy. This is so well made. I can't. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It unfortunately didn't even die because of the arena. Wait, can we kill him in like an Elden Ring by making the arena despawn and he falls down and dies? That would be a nice find for a speedrun glitch. Pretty sure not. I mean, it doesn't seem like he died though. Maybe if you go far enough away, you can despawn his arena and then he dies to fall damage. You know what? I kind of want to try it. Like, it's a meme anyway. Who gives a shit about this piece of shit? So let's just TP as far away as we can in order to maybe trigger it. This is boss bar went away, which doesn't mean we beat him because we didn't get the items, right? But how do you reliably do that anyway? Like, it's fucking scuffed as fuck. Okay, I mean, this is as far as we can go. Like, if we could obviously rest, but then I think it just resets. Which it might already have done. Why do we still have gray HP after healing? Shouldn't it just heal in general? Yeah, I mean, I'm literally not gonna recommend the game anymore. Like, they had to fuck it up again. They had to fuck it up. They just can't let it go. They have to make it long and sloggy, and they have to make the end shit. Like, it's always the same shit. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves here. I mean, it doesn't seem like it ever despawned anything. You want to summon these guys? Nah, he just heals, because fuck the player, right? Am I right? Fuck that guy. He just gave us money, but we better fucking fuck him for it. Oh wait, this is some kind of prostitution? Yeah, obviously we're gonna die here, because that's just crazy. That is just crazy to me. Absolute insanity. This attack is visually so bad. Like, it's the worst dragon tail swipe I've ever seen in history. Wait, you don't like boss fights where you just hold R1? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't like boss fights where you just hold R1, huh? You're saying you want a boss fight that you actually have to do something? Nah, that's crazy. He has a scripted, like, riposte anyway in the middle, so it doesn't even matter. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, this is one for the history books, huh? Like this boss. Yeah, definitely. They spared no effort in making this as bad as possible. I think it was a bit too early. We're gonna get hit by the second one, maybe. Oh, maybe not, actually. I think he only does it twice anyway. Yo, 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 relax! Cool your fucking shit, man. What the fuck? Oh, is it the effect that's building up? Well, I hope it doesn't fast enough to ignore it, because... Shit, he got me again. What is even going on visually? I think we're fucked. Is it on the timer? And then we dodge and get hit by nothing. It's so bad. Oh my god, it's so fucking bad. Wow, maybe I'm glad they didn't try to do fancier bosses in this one. I think these devs don't know how to do a boss, huh? Ah, okay. I mean, that explains a lot, actually. Why make a lot of bosses if you can't even make one? The good news is, we have like managed to make the boss fight literally hold R1 most of the time. So, yeah, that's the good news. The bad news is it still takes a long time because the boss is so fucking tanky that... Oh wait, that deals a lot of damage, doesn't it? It's such a good boss fight, the best I've ever seen. My least favorite attack. Maybe rank my least favorite attacks. Well, I'm gonna be honest, without the shell, it might be pretty cancer. But the good news is we have this shell, so we don't even have to worry about it. Okay, I mean, that was maybe a bit too much, I'll admit it. But I guess like 2 spin to wins almost put us back in the shell, so... Shit, he hit me with nothing again. Fuck! Is Electro good enough? I mean, sure as fuck seems kind of bad to me. But Stasis does nothing, so I guess Electro it is. We could summon these guys, because obviously the fight is a fucking meme show anyways. I mean, if I wasn't already convinced it was trash, the moment we fell out of the arena is the moment I am 100% convinced it's fucking dog shit. Like, it's kind of crazy how bad it feels to try to gap close him. Oh, we got unlucky timing. Okay, I guess like holding R1 is not as consistent, unfortunately. Which is a real shame. Because it was kind of funny. Oops, I shot my... Wait, I can shoot my projectiles at him. Which does nothing, because it's... Oh no, he one-shot me again. Or he didn't. He just likes to zap me. Yo, bitch! Relax! I am actually mentally disengaged. What's going on? Did I already mention he has too much HP? No? Oh, now you know he has too much HP. For being a walking turd. Yeah, make the finisher 10 minutes long because I have all the time in the world to watch a stupid animation in a video game. Oh my bad, I didn't use the fire frames correctly. Okay, this actually hits you even if you don't take damage. And that's what knocks you out of your character, and then you get the level 1 shell. I didn't know. It's kind of funny. And I don't think you ever get your shell back either, so once he does this, the fight's basically over. Because you don't deal any damage. The hitbox is so insanely shit. We always die to this one too. It's just so funny. Okay, I guess you really don't want to get hit by the fire wave. This is not fucking scripted in a way that it's like at the end you get like knocked out of your shell or something. Does it make the fight less bad? Yeah. But is it still bad? Yeah. It is fucking hilariously bad. Look, I can dodge it when I'm not in the other shell. How come? Nice hitboxes, by the way. Nothing hit there. Yeah, we just want to iframe that one. That one seems like very good to iframe. You know what? I think we're overthinking this. The best way to beat him is literally just to spam the spin until you get stunned over and over again. And then we build meter so fast too, right? Like it takes like a nanosecond to actually build it up again. And then we can just do it again. And again. And again. Okay, now is the part that's important. We really want to time this to his shockwaves because the first one dodged, second one dodged, third one dodged. Okay, fourth one's kind of weird. Okay, now we just do it again. About to get stunned anyway. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, he's gonna do the fire waves again. So all we want to do is build up as much damage as we can before they hit. Never mind, he's doing nothing. Fair. He's not doing anything anymore, which is okay. Wait, does he only do the flames once? Ah, shit, I fucked it. Wait, this also applies to flame. Interesting. So scuffed. Of course there's a phase 2, come on, they wouldn't do it, maybe even a phase 3, it's like the fucking final boss. It has so much HP too, that means you're gonna have to do that shit over and over again. Why am I in this form?
It is done. The foul.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Now we still have to fight her or some shit.
There is but one final purpose for us. We must send thee over to the heavens. When you're ready.
I am ready, man. Like, the sooner the shit is over, the better for the game. The last boss was a fucking joke. Meter's endgame. The Undermeter has been cleansed of the foul passenger and the Over are primed for their journey. When you're ready, you may send the Over on their way from the Gloom Siphon. The more Over you have found, the greater the odds of survival. Sending the Over will conclude this part of the story and advance the New Game Plus cycle. Okay. I am fucking ready.
Harbinger. Child. This is the way of all life. I will send thee over on their journeys. With what little strength I have left.
Some would also say it's over. And I'm extremely pleased about that part.
But you were not made for the heavens.
Shucks.
You must stay behind.
Thank you. Yep, that's very nice of you.
Find your own meaning.
Oh my god, and then he founded humanity, and how that went we all know.
Farewell.
Also, the cutscene's fucking 2 FPS. Almost like I'm watching some GTA 6 gameplay right there. Just kidding. Yeah, it being 30 FPS though is very disappointing to me that GTA 6 that means they went graphics over gameplay, which I don't like. But we're gonna be on PC anyway in a year or two whenever they release it. Okay, we talk about the game. Very quick and painless. Already talked about the game a lot. So it's a 7 out of 10. Reasons. Reason is, first of all, why is it a 7 and not a 0 out of 10? Because core combat is fun and feels good. Why is it not a 10 out of 10? The combat is also very janky. Level design is pretty meaningless. Like, it's just like endless loops, like rings connected to each other with like overloaded, you know, like just like too many points of interest in one specific area. Sometimes you have like 3 dungeons in one area, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's pretty like it's very non-directed in a way, and that would be fine if it was memorable to any degree, which it is not. The biomes are pretty much just visual interchangeable. Like, the gameplay doesn't really change between them at all. It's just the same shit, and they're not that visually distinct. Everything's just foggy. Right, that's one of the problems. Like, level design, number 1. Number 2 is enemy variety, which especially towards the end of the game gets really annoying because the game just beat the same shit over and over again. Literally the fucking enemies from the start of the game in the final area is an absolute no-no. And then I also saw those are a lot of enemies which were just copy-pasted from Mortal Shell 1, which makes it even more pathetic. So that is really something they need to put more resources in. I know they're actually restrained in resources compared to obviously bigger studios, but after this game I hope they made a lot of money and they can actually afford enough people. And then the third pillar of failure is 100% the bosses, right? The bosses were absolute dog shit. Either completely too easy, non-existent wise, balancing is also whack. You will level your character so quick to max level that the end is just like a complete cakewalk. And the last boss was like the icing on the cake basically for the badness. Like we fell through his boss arena mid-fight and reset the boss. And his attack patterns are horrible, his hitboxes are horrible, and in general the bosses don't engage you with the mechanics like parrying. Repulse damage is way too low, so parrying, which could have been the most fun mechanic in the game, is not as rewarding. The special parry feels very impactless and powerless compared to games like Stellar Blade, Sekiro, or Lies of P. There's just a myriad of things which is not great with the game, and it's only a 7 out of 10 because the core killing of stuff is fun, right? I also like the character customization in like the stones you can socket and stuff like that. That's pretty fun, but also it's pretty one-dimensional in a way that you have one version basically of everything and it's more limited. But that's not a too big of a criticism of mine. I actually like that. That's pretty decent. But what I do hate is the gold cost of upgrading your weapon is ridiculously high. And you know why? Because there's just not enough, I guess. The ability to side grade shells in a way that you don't get enough stuff here is also kind of stupid, because you cannot actually invest into all of them, just play them for fun, but you can actually have to play the game multiple times, which is mind-blowing to me. And then also, obviously, the Tar Stone upgrade system is complete bullshit, and they should completely redesign that to not require you to level others you don't want to ever play. Yeah, so a lot of issues here. We already watched the credits with the meme ending, so I'm just gonna skip here. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I actually don't recommend the game unless you played literally all the other good Soulslikes out there. Literally, even Lies of P, I think I would probably recommend to most people over this one. So yeah, it is on the list of games I don't recommend before you played any of the others. And I don't think it's a great game, right? It's an okay game. A 7 out of 10 for me is an okay game. It's like the gaming scale, right? If it was a normal scale out of 10, it would probably more be like a 5 out of 10. But since we're a gaming scale, it's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, so it's okay. It joins the ranks of many other okay games out there. Nothing special, nothing to write home about, and yeah, a lot of big flaws, some strengths, but yeah, 7 out of 10 because we did have multiple streams where we had a good time with it. The last 2 streams, though, were definitely tanking the score from a 7.5, I think it was, to a 7. So, yeah, first impression was like 8, final score 7. I mean, I'm being very nice here, I think. Could also give it a 6 after this ending. But yeah, I'm not gonna... I rate my average fun. Average fun was 7 out of 10. And music was non-existent and usually very boring. Yeah. Okay, we took 28 hours of yapping. Yeah. I like they didn't show your deaths, because most of our deaths were like no ledge protection, right? Also big minus, obviously most of the time you just die falling off a ledge. Welcome to New Game Plus. All method has been centered over. The one menu will not survive. Recover more over that we may bolster also survival. Okay, it's like New Game Plus. Yeah, but I don't recommend the game in general for a lot of people. I think it's not a very recommendable game from my end. I liked Lords of the Fallen 2 more because its level design was better. Its core combat maybe didn't feel as good, but it was just a more engaging game. And even those bosses were better than the bosses here. This is by far one of the worst bosses. This is like bosses from pre-Dark Souls 1, right? This is like... It's almost like... It's worse than Dark Souls 1 in the bosses, which is crazy, right? This is such an old game. Yeah, it is worse than that. Is it Demon Souls level? I haven't played Demon Souls in a while. It might actually be Demon Souls in terms of bosses, but even then, Demon Souls was better designed. So no, even Demon Souls has better bosses and more. They're not enough either, and not at least. No. There's too much wrong here. The hub world is way too big. It's just like so fucking scuffed. So many things are just scuffed in this game. They really need to up their game there in terms of like, you know, like nuanced game design. Maybe the scope was too big. I have no idea, but it definitely feels like the game. I mean, allegedly it's a step up from Borderlands 1. I am Marshall 1. I haven't played. Yeah, but so I can only judge what I play here, and yeah, it's a neutral. But for me personally, if I was myself, I would say no to myself. Right? Don't play this game. You're gonna waste your time. Start is okay. The rest is And night mode's balancing is just fucking whack. Like, night mode could have been a cool hard mode, but the game is not even that easy, right? Like in terms of stats. Night mode only changes the stats, right? In some maybe special encounters, but it changes the stats. Also, it's completely dark, so it's super unfun to play for me if everything's this dark. The entire biomes, super monochrome, and yeah, the problem is the enemies already hit like a truck, right? So all it does is probably make you one-shot by a lot of attacks, right? So yeah, it's probably hard, but that doesn't make it more fun. And also the enemy patterns are not like really fun to learn, right? For example, if you put Remnant 2 on Apocalypse, it's so fun to fight most things because they're so well designed, the patterns. It's just like such a cool way to learn them. And I had such a blast playing that one on Apocalypse, dying over and over to bosses and learning them. And in this game, no way, right? Also in Remnant 2, we also did the, I mean, and usually don't do that, right? The no death mode on our first attempt, like the Iron Man mode or whatever it's called. And I also enjoyed that, right? Would I do this in this game? No, because you die to bullshit, right? Like Remnant 2, if you're good, you don't die, right? Usually. I mean, still a little bit of RNG here and there, but in a way that the level design could be a bit different. But overall, it's a good game, right? And I know that Remnant 2 is getting a lot of flack by people, but just like from a high skill gameplay perspective, I think it's so much more rewarding to master, and this game is nowhere near that league for me, right? This game is nowhere close to Remnant 2 for me personally. But why I'm comparing to Remnant 2? Because I think they give away the same vibe, kind of like they try to. Maybe it's because they use the same engine, looks kind of samey in some areas, but it's completely different games, obviously. But it's still like just judging the two games side by side. The bosses there and everything, they probably had a similar budget, I would have guessed. Maybe this one's a bit smaller, but yeah, it's definitely a game. Also, like, yeah, it's a game, yeah. It's definitely a game that has issues, and the ranged attack, right? We didn't use most of them. Why? They compete with the resource with one of the most broken attacks that gives you endless iframes. It's just, if they design it smarter, if they put more resources into different bars, right? Not one resource bar for every single ability, your class ability, your ranged weapon, and your active weapon ability, they all like are competing for resources, right? What am I going to choose as a player? The best one, right? There's no cooldown. Solution 1, add cooldowns to abilities. Give the player a reason not to spam an ability, right? Cooldown, easiest fix. No additional resource bar needed. Or make it additional resource bar for at least ammunition, right? So from my perspective, yeah, cooldowns needed to be in the game to make the combat system more varied and feel like you actually need to use anything but your strongest skill, whatever that may be, per class, per shell, right? So many issues, right? And I'm not a game designer, but I'm pretty sure I could make a better game than this. I'm 99% sure. All these issues I see, if I made a game, I would fix them. They're not hard to fix usually. A lot of them are not hard to fix. Some of them are budget issues, but a lot of them are game design skill issues, right? And I'm in the luxurious position of having played thousands of games in my life. Obviously, not every dev has the luxury to spend hours and hours to play every single game they enjoy for the entirety of their life, basically. So I get that, right? I'm in an unfortunate position where maybe I will see these things, but I still kind of wish if you playtest your game, you would get people on board that can actually give you that criticism ahead of time, and so you can address those issues, right? I have to judge what you're making, and unfortunately, it's just not good enough for my standards, right? It's still only $50, quote unquote, only. In retrospect, from what I've seen, I think 40 would have been better. This sounds kind of harsh, but I think it's true, because while it is a long game, I think beyond the shells, which are very varied, the enemy variety, the lack of bosses, and the just like stretched out feel of the game doesn't make it feel like $50 is the price. I think it's more of an Expedition 33 price point, which is obviously a completely different game, and I'm not going to compare it to Expedition 33, but I think like in scope, I think Expedition 33 being $40, this being 50, makes this one look kind of too expensive. But okay, I'll be back with another game very soon. Which one? I have no idea. There are tons of games coming out. Hopefully some of them are super fun. Some of them probably not so much. I don't know yet, right? I'm going to look it up, and I'll see you guys maybe even later. I don't know if I'm going to do another one today. First, I'm going to turn on the AC. It's fucking super hot again in here. And yeah, I'll let you know we're going to play when we played, which is either today or tomorrow. I actually don't know. Yeah. Disappointed. I really hate when I'm disappointed, because that means I made a bad buy purchase decision. But I guess, like, you know, it's not all bad, right? I don't mega regret it, but if I had the ability to go back in time, I would not play the game, knowing what I know now. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but okay, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.